Welcome back, guys. This is Kakashi, and this is what if Kakashi adopted Naruto Part 3. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. No, I'm joking. I know it's Part 3. I'm not dumb. Anywho, have you all been? I want you all to tell me how you guys have been in the comments section below. Today I didn't upload, but I streamed a game. Yeah, I streamed Dragon Ball Legends today. Anywho, hope you all enjoyed that. Or whoever joined, I'm not sure how many viewers I had. I couldn't really check. It wasn't the best setup. I was streaming at my cousin's house. Their internet is way better. I went to visit them, and yeah, wherever. Last time we left off with Naruto actually meeting Jiraiya, and Jiraiya kind of changing him and making him into a student, even though Naruto knows the Flying Raijin. He knows the Flying Raijin, the Rasengan, not fully. Even though he will master the Rasengan. And anywho, Naruto is now training with Jiraiya to learn the the summoning jutsu. And just saying, Sasuke and Tsuki are actually training with Kakashi, because Naruto hasn't been home, but Anko is looking after him. Well, not looking after him. She always goes to see how he's training, and she sees that he's training with Jiraiya, and she did tell Kakashi, and Kakashi is really proud of Naruto for becoming Jiraiya's student, but he's really sad that he's not coming home. Anywho, that's only once when he came to visit Uncle. Anywho, Naruto, well, not visit, to just check up if Naruto came back, and a month passed real fast. A month passed real fast, and he learned the summoning jutsu. He perfected his taijutsu on a level that no one was expecting him to be on. Remember, they do wear weights, and when he takes them off, he's actually pretty much on the level of Might Guy speed, and he knows the Rasengan now, and he knows the vanishing Rasengan, and just saying, Jiraiya has mastered all types of Rasengan, even the Rasen Shuriken, which Naruto is actually trying to perfect for himself. But the chunin exam finals begin. Naruto is now against Kiba. Kiba, what? My bad. So Naruto's against Neji, and he finishes a quick by using the vanishing Rasengan and just walks away, not even happy that he won. And Tsuki's not here yet. And just saying, the fights are different here. I'll say, Tsuki is actually up against Shino. Anywho, then all the fights happen as per normal until Shikamaru wins his, and it was a pretty good fight. And now it's Shino against Tsuki, and this is when Tsuki appears with Sasuke and Kakashi, and yeah. So just saying, she still has her curse mark, and Kakashi sees Naruto in the stands, and Naruto, Anko is actually sitting next to him, but Naruto is really looking apathetic, and he sees Tsuki, and he's there they are, finally, and then he walks away. He actually stands up and walks off. Then he comes back to see the fight that already started. Tsuki actually put up a real good fight, and she actually won. Well, barely. She actually did get poisoned by the poisonous beetles that Shino was holding back, and in the end he got really close, but just lost barely. Tsuki got really lucky that she got that one punch in at the beginning before he could, and which actually slowed down his movements because he couldn't protect it properly, and it was a pretty strong ass punch. Anyway, then it was now it was the last fight before the semis of the finals, because there are finals, the preliminaries of the finals, then the semi-finals of the finals, and then the finals of the finals, because there are 8 fights. Naruto's fight, Tsuki's fight, Shikamaru's, and Sasuke's. Anywho, now I don't know if there were more people, but I don't really care. they're irrelevant. It's Sasuke versus Gaara, and this fight goes completely different. Sasuke actually doesn't use the Chidori straight away. He doesn't hint it. He's not using any chakra. He's only using taijutsu, and it's actually working. And then Sasuke takes off his weights, which increases speed exponentially, which Tsuki had to do as well. And he's actually able to break through Gaara's sand defense and then do a massive fireball, and then the Chidori without without even charging it up, and absorbs the fireball and actually pierces Gaara, which Gaara gets pissed off at, and he was about to be disqualified for being out of the fight since Sasuke's on top with the Chidori in his shoulder. Sasuke could kill him at any moment just by slicing the Chidori throughout his neck, going from shoulder to neck. Easy win by killing, but you're not allowed. And then Gaara won rage, and he's in his first. Actually, here he used his chakra cloak because Shukaku needed to heal him, and and then the cloak went into one tails and then started transforming, and the Gaara was half Shukaku, but then the Sand siblings led him somewhere else. Here the attack on the village begins. Everyone's put under genjutsu except for Anko, Naruto, and Sasuke is just gone after Gaara because he wants this fight, and Naruto's like, god damn it, and he stands up and goes after him. First Kakashi stops him and says, Naruto, wait, take Tsuki with you, and Naruto's like, there's no need. And this is not Naruto being a prick or selfish. He just doesn't, and he's not even saying that she's gonna get in the way. It's just that he doesn't want her to get hurt, because if she does, he's gonna get pissed and he's gonna go into that wrath form that he had. And Tsuki's like, do you think I'm gonna get in the way, Naruto? Do you really think I'm that weak? And Naruto says, you're not gonna get in the way. Just I don't want you to come. I can do this alone. And then Tsuki's like, I'm coming anyways. And Tsuki's getting angry here because now she doesn't understand Naruto at this moment, and Naruto says, whatever, do what you want, and he goes off on his own. And then Uncle's like, just what happened to Naruto? So he used to have a crush on Tsuki. Why is he acting like this? And Kakashi's like, we'll find out after this. Now let's take care of these lot. And basically because some ninjas were there, that from the sound, and just saying, Sasuke the Sand siblings made a lot of distance while Naruto was arguing. Same as Sasuke, he's right behind them, and then Sasuke is left alone with Gaara in the middle of a forest, while Kankuro and Temari actually backed away because they don't want to get killed by Shukaku. Anywho, just saying, Shikamaru was actually forced to go with Tsuki, and they were right behind Naruto, and Naruto was about to blitz past them, body flicker away, because his body flicker is actually real good, and plus he had the sealing formula, just that he doesn't want to waste any chakra, because he actually knows that Gaara is the one-tails Jinchuriki, and he knows that if he's actually transforming and he goes into full-tail beast form, there's no way he can beat him. There's absolutely no way he can beat Gaara without any chakra, and especially because he wants to have full chakra basically. And even though he did he did regenerate his chakra by now, so yeah. Anywho, Naruto did still change Neji's point of view of Destiny, just saying, so Neji's fine. Anywho, Neji kind of got battered up as well because of that strong ass Rasengan. Anywho, Naruto now feels someone coming towards them, and what he does is that in his mind he says 5-star fireball jutsu and does a massive fireball, and basically, which actually annihilates the ninjas that were coming at him. And then there were people behind them, then he realizes that those two are in danger, but then he realizes that these ninjas are not strong as these two, so he just goes off while Shikamaru actually notices them behind them, notices the ninjas behind them, so he's like, Tsuki, we need to stop them. And then Tsuki's like, oh, god damn it, I'll make quick work of them. And basically what she does is that she does the same thing as Naruto and kind of incinerates them. And yeah, they continue, even though Naruto made a bit more distance now, and he actually arrived at the scene. Then Tsuki and Shikamaru arrived behind behind Naruto, and Naruto's like, oh Jesus, 1 minute, 1 second, guys. Raw, man's getting random ass calls. Anyway, so what happens here is that Naruto has arrived, and Tsuki and Shikamaru are just a bit behind, and what Naruto sees kind of startles him because Gaara is in pain. He could see Gaara in pain, and then Gaara transformed into Shukaku even faster than before, because now, like literally, Gaara was about to lose to Sasuke, like full on, and yeah, so Shukaku took over fully and actually slapped away Sasuke, which fully banged him out of this world. Anywho, then Shikamaru's like, what's that? And basically, Temari and Conqueror run to the village to actually go destroy him more. And now Naruto's left to deal with this beast. This, yeah, beast. There's no other explanation for this. Anywho, Tsuki actually goes in first, saying, "What are you doing, Naruto? Help us!" And basically, Naruto's that I told you to get out of my way, and basically throws. Well, he actually throws the kunai, but at the same time throws one on the trunk, well, on the branch that he was on, and teleports to the kunai with the Rasengan ready, and he shoves it into Shukaku. Does literally no damage because Shukaku's defenses are mad, and Shukaku tries to slap Naruto away, but Naruto is able to teleport away, and a gush of wind, a gust of wind was created by that, just by Shukaku just missing Naruto, and this blew away Shikamaru, who was actually trying to use the Shadow Possession Jutsu, but it wasn't working. And then Shukaku sees him and actually slaps Shikamaru to the ground, and Shikamaru's nearly dead. And now it's Tsuki. Naruto actually tries to help Tsuki. What he does is that he does the fire style, fire phoenix jutsu. That kind of does some damage, but in the end, it doesn't really do as much damage as how much Naruto would have done in the original with the summoning jutsu. Naruto hasn't used it yet. He can use it right now, but he hasn't used it yet. Anywho, Tsuki, what she does is that she uses her free Tomoe Sharingan, and she's getting pissed now, and she needs power because her techniques are not working against Shukaku, and the curse mark actually activates, and her power increases exponentially and actually does mad damage to Shukaku, but Shukaku gets pissed and slaps her to the ground, and this pissed off Naruto fully, and Naruto lets out his rage, and he has to control himself, but what he does is that he's actually in his one-tailed, well, he's already on his full-tailed state, and one-shots Shukaku with one-tailed beast bomb, and Shukaku is, he doesn't fully go down because Naruto is still weak. He's not the 16-year-old Naruto at full tails. I know it should be stronger anyways, but plot armor. Shukaku stands back up and can barely keep himself up, but he wants to at least kill Naruto, and he slaps Naruto, and Naruto gets slapped so hard that he's already out of his full tail state, and he's bleeding. His ribs are broken. He can't breathe properly, but he summons Gamabunta, and here a bit of the fight goes a bit similar, but no transformation because Shukaku got tail beast bombed, and yeah, in the end Naruto still gives a little speech, and well, Takuno Jutsu's Gaara, and when they were falling down, Naruto actually puts a sealing formula on him, and they fall to the ground. Now they're friends, Gaara's first ever friend. Anywho, now a few days later, Naruto wakes up, and then finds out that the Hokage has died, and yeah, so they have the funeral. Yes, Hiruzen died the same way as in the original. Here the story is a bit similar, but just that Naruto, Tsuki, and Team 7's more separate. If that's the best way I can describe it, is more separate. Yeah. Anywho, Naruto actually, Tsuki actually goes to visit Naruto in the hospital, but she doesn't find him, and she asks where Naruto is, and they tell her he got dismissed a few hours ago, and Tsuki goes to his home. He's not even there. No one's home, to be honest, and uh, then basically, Tsuki sees Naruto and Kakashi, Anko, and Jiraiya in front of the gates, and Naruto waves at them, hugs them, and he's actually getting back into like the family form, like the family state. Like he loves his family, and he just doesn't want them to get hurt. Anywho, Naruto leaves and says goodbye, and now he's on his way to find Tsunade, the fifth Hokage. Yeah, so Naruto is going there, and during this time, just saying, Kakashi didn't get attacked yet. The village didn't get attacked yet. Naruto and Jiraiya actually left a day earlier, and by the time he actually finished the attack, by the time Kakashi was put under the Genjutsu, Naruto and Jiraiya were actually at the town where Tsunade was, and they were still searching for her while Naruto was in the hotel room. And Naruto was in the hotel room for a full day now, because Jiraiya's been out for the full night, and he's still out. And this is when basically Naruto gets a knock at the door. You may know who that is. Of course, Naruto is alert. Remember, Naruto's still kinda injured. It's just because of his fast recovery state that he recovers so quick. But he's still not fully well. He's not fully. How do I say it? He's not fully recovered yet. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I said that. That was not in my script. Anywho, Naruto's on guard and opens the door and sees two men. Naruto opened the door and he sees two men wearing black robes with red clouds on them. Naruto's like, "Who are you guys? Tell me." Itachi then spoke. He's like, "Naruto's Maki. You shall come with us, or you shall die." And Kisame replied by, "Exactly, kid. Just come with us silently, and we won't hurt you." Naruto's like, "Oh really? Why should I? I don't even know you." Then Kisame's like, "Are you sure you want to decline our offer?" And Naruto's like, "Just get out of here, man." And basically he slams the door, but then the door breaks open because Kisame is like, "How dare you!" And basically Samehara is already out, and basically Naruto's like, "That's one of the legendary swords, one of the seven ninja swordsmen, aren't you, Kisame? I've heard of you before. You must be part of the Akatsuki. Jiraiya, Pervy Sage told me about you guys. What do you want from me? You wanna take me? You want the Nine Tails, maybe?" And Itachi's like, "Yes, we do want the Nine Tails, so you shall come with us." And Naruto's like, "No, I will not give you the Nine Tails because I have my own plans with it. I will make pay for the pain he has caused me over these years. Now get out of here." And Kisame now attacks Naruto because he got pissed off. Naruto teleports behind him and puts him to the ground and says, "Are you sure you want to fight me? Huh? Are you really sure?" And Kisame is like, "How?" And basically, Itachi looks up and he realizes Naruto must have done it as soon as he slammed the door closed the door. He must have threw a kunai up on the ceiling, teleported to it, and jumped into Kisame. Then he tries to actually stab Naruto. He actually did in the head, actually trying to kill him. Well, he wasn't trying, but it just happened. But then Naruto turned into smoke, and Kisame and Itachi were like, "Wait, what?" And yes, I am giving Naruto a substitution jutsu like Itachi, not crows, but he uses water and the fire together as soon as he gets hit by something and makes steam. So basically like smoke, steam mostly, and he actually confuses his opponents, and yeah. Naruto disappeared from their sight. Itachi had to activate the Sharingan, and Naruto then spoke up saying, "So you're Sasuke's older brother, aren't you?" And Itachi's like, "You know Sasuke?" And Naruto's like, "Yes, he's my teammate. I'm not sure of what you want from me, but let me give you a little update about your brother. He's not that strong compared to me, but he has got attacked by Orochimaru. I don't know why, but even Tsuki did. Tsuki Uchiha. Now, leave or you will die." And basically, then Kisame is like, "Just shut up, kid," and basically swings around Samahara to actually get rid of the steam, and Naruto's right in front of them, and then there was another one behind them. It was a shadow clone, and Itachi's like, "Careful, Kisame," and Kisame's like, "I got this," and actually attacks the one behind them while Itachi looks at the front one, because that was the original. Itachi actually found figured it out real quick, and the one Kisame went for poofed, and then Itachi was like, "Now you shall come with us, or you have to die." And Naruto's like, "Really? You want me to come? Well, you can say goodbye to your life then." And basically, there's another Naruto on the ceiling that they have not noticed with the Rasengan ready, and then he actually jumps to Kisame and shoves in his face and pushes Kisame out the hotel, and then basically that one Naruto is actually fighting off Kisame, and then Naruto's like, and then Itachi's like, "So you're the original, aren't you?" And Naruto's like, "So what if I am? What do you want from me?" And Itachi's like, "The Akatsuki are searching for you, Naruto Uzumaki. I shall let you go this time, but next time if we see you, please, just run. I do not want to capture you." And Naruto's like, "Wait, what?" And Sasuke, as soon as Itachi was about to leave, Sasuke and Tsuki arrived, because Tsuki's more worried about Naruto, but at the same time she wants to know why Itachi actually killed her mother, and Sasuke just wants revenge, and they both attack Itachi, both screaming out Itachi Uchiha. Well, Tsuki's like Itachi Uchiha, and basically they both do Chidori, and Itachi actually body flickers behind them and puts down Tsuki with a clone, and the other one is actually the original is actually putting Sasuke under a genjutsu, and he's like, "Your hatred is not strong enough, little brother. You need to hate me more. You need more power. Even Naruto is stronger than you. I can feel it. You're nowhere near his strength. You need to train harder." And basically, he actually pushes him into the wall, actually breaking the wall, and then leaves him to the ground and leaves, while Tsuki was about to be put under a genjutsu, but Naruto actually cut down the clone, and he's like, "I told you not to come with me." Well, I didn't, but he didn't, but still, he's like, "I told you not to follow me, Tsuki, Sasuke." And then he sees Sasuke on the ground, because they don't know about the genjutsu thing, and then Tsuki's like, "Oh no, you must have been put under a genjutsu. No one can actually heal them right now." And Naruto's like, "Take Sasuke back to the village now. Leave from here." And basically then Jiraiya actually comes in and says, "What's going on?" Because he heard the commotion. Yeah, he heard a massive people screaming, because Kisame actually was fighting the clone of Naruto, and then Itachi came and they both escaped while Naruto's clone poofed. Anywho, Jiraiya arrived and says, "What's going on?" And Naruto's like, "Itachi, Uchiha, and Kisame from the Akatsuki attacked me." And Jiraiya's fears actually came to be reality, because he feared this was gonna happen. The Akatsuki searching for him and trying to capture him, and he got lucky this time. And Naruto's like, "Whatever, you two go back." And then my guy appears, runs into the hotel, and sees Tsuki while she's carrying Sasuke on her back. And they both go to the village, and Tsuki looks back, waves at Naruto, while Naruto turns around and goes back to Jiraiya without even waving back, because Naruto doesn't want them to get in his way. Well, not get in his way, it's just he doesn't want them to actually get hurt because of him, because he knows he has the Nine Tails, and when he's in the Nine Tails form, when he's in rage, he can't tell from he can't tell who's foe and who's he can't tell who's with on his side and who's not on his side. Anywho, Naruto goes off and yeah. Then the 2 days later, the second night, Naruto and Jiraiya actually come across Tsunade, and Tsunade still badmouths the Hokage, and Naruto gets pissed at her badmouthing the third and the fourth because the third gave his life up, like he fought his hardest, while the fourth, his father, and she's like, "Don't disrespect my father, come out here," or the old man. And basically Tsunade's like, "I want to take this outside, kid," and Naruto's like, "My pleasure." And basically they start fighting, and Tsunade still is cocky and says, "If you can beat me, I'll come back, but if I beat you, you leave me alone." And Naruto's like, "You shouldn't underestimate me, you old hag." And Tsunade got pissed and says, "I'll kill you tonight, kid." And yeah, the fight goes down. Naruto teleports a few times and then actually kicks her on the back of the head. And Tsunade recovers real fast and punches Naruto in the gut, which actually hurt Naruto. He hurt Naruto to an extent that he actually vomited out a bit of blood. And then Naruto got pissed and said, "You old hag," and basically punched her and then basically Rasengan her to oblivion. And then he helped her up, saying, "Sorry, I just got pissed. I didn't know what I wasn't thinking straight." And Tsunade was healing herself and says, "Whatever. You're right though. Maybe I shouldn't have badmouthed the third and the fourth Hokage and my grandfather and my uncle." Anywho, what's your grandfather's brother? Grandfather? I don't know. Anywho, grandfather's brother. Anywho, so Tsunade, anyways, goes back to the village, and this time there is no actual fight against Orochimaru because Orochimaru never found Tsunade. After finding out that she's in the village, he had to resort to his other ways, finding a new vessel. And when Naruto came back, Sasuke woke up and basically he got pissed at Naruto because of what his brother said. Because remember, Itachi did say Naruto's stronger than him. And just saying, Naruto's already an S rank shinobi. If he was in the bingo book, he would be a run on sight ninja, just like his father. God fucking damn it, bro. Damn cars. Sorry guys, this has been pissing me off the whole day. I couldn't even sleep today. Anywho, Naruto came back and Sasuke challenged him, and Naruto's like, "Sasuke, you're injured, don't challenge me now. We can have a spar after this." And basically Naruto gets pulled away and Tsuki's like, "Wait, no, you two stop." And basically Naruto is on the roof and yeah, they're fighting. And Tsuki actually came in the way once or twice, and Naruto's like, "Tsuki, please get out of the way," and teleports her away, and then teleports back to the fight. And in the end, Sasuke wants to kill Naruto, and he tries, but Naruto doesn't really want to do anything to Sasuke. And what he does is that he throws his Vanishing Rasengan. And just saying, Naruto has mastered the Rasen Shuriken by now, because of his training over time. Anywho, he actually hit Sasuke in the face, and Sasuke kind of went flying into the water tank, and destroyed the water tank, nearly destroying a bit of the building. And then Kakashi appeared and said, "Sasuke, I taught you that move to protect your comrades, not to go up against them. How many times did I tell you before training you in this?" And basically Sasuke's like, "Sharp, man." And he went off, and Tsuki said, "Naruto, are you okay?" And Naruto's like, "I'm going home. Dad, do you want to go home?" And then Kakashi's like, "Naruto, you can go home, and there are big news." And Naruto's like, And just saying, Sasuke basically is now talking to the Soundfall, and the Soundfall already talked to Tsuki a day before this, and Tsuki already accepted, because Tsuki is not doing it for power or anything. Well, it is for power, but she wants not revenge. She wants to get strong enough to actually subdue Itachi and make him tell the truth of why he did this, why he killed her mother, and because she doesn't know why Itachi killed her mother. Anywho, and she doesn't even know who killed her brother. To be honest, all she knows is that it might have been Itachi, and she wants revenge for that too. For that she really wants revenge, but she doesn't know facts. So all she knows is that he killed her mother. Anywho, uh, Tsuki and Sasuke actually meet up and they're about to go, and Naruto, it wasn't there, but the person who was there was actually a Jonin who actually saw them trying to leave, and he tried to stop them, but then the Soundful came in the way and said, "You get out of the way," and punched him, and basically he got fainted, and then he woke up around morning, and he told the Hokage, and the Sasuke retrieval team was formed. Sasuke and Tsuki retrieval team, and just saying, they are trying to. Naruto is kinda saddened by them leaving without even telling him at least, and yeah, so he's going, and this time Naruto's put in charge of this mission, and yeah, so in the end, the mission kind of goes similar, and just saying, everyone gets their character development, and now basically they actually do this is that they fight together, each one of them, Jirobo and everyone, Jirobo, Tayuya, whatever the other two names are, and in the end they have to each one by one, they all get a bit of spotlight and they destroy each of the Sound Four, and now we get to the big fight against Kimimaru, who actually is the last boss before Sasuke and Tsuki. The Sasuke retrieval team actually told Naruto to go off on his own, and then Lee arrived as well and said, "Naruto, you can go, we can handle this." And they all give Naruto a thumbs up, and Naruto's like, "Thank you guys, I'll come back for you." And basically, he promises them that he'll bring back the two, and he goes off. Naruto is actually caught up. Well, he actually caught up with Tsuki and Sasuke, and he tells them to stop. And Tsuki doesn't really want to fight him, but Sasuke does. And Tsuki's like, "I swear, if you dare to kill him, I'll kill you myself, Sasuke." And Sasuke's like, "Don't worry, I won't." And basically, they start their fight, and Naruto is actually subduing Sasuke, even with the Curse Mark 2, because Naruto's way stronger and he has more chakra right now, especially because of his chakra control training in over the years, and he has been trained by Kakashi himself. Goddamn motorcycle. And Naruto says, "Sasuke, you're coming back with me." And then Tsuki's like, "I'm sorry, Naruto." And Naruto's like, "Wait, what?" And Tsuki actually Chidori's Naruto in the chest and says, I'm sorry, Naruto, I have to do this." And basically she's crying while doing this, and yes, I know this is a complete twist, but I have to do this. And Naruto's not expecting this, and he's been put down. And just saying, by this time the Sand siblings actually came to help the Leaf, and in the end, all together they were able to actually beat Kimimaru. And Kakashi actually came, and just saying, Kakashi and the Sasuke retrieval team, and Sasuke and Tsuki retrieval team, and the Sand siblings are going to find Naruto, and then they see Naruto with his headband in the water, with him being injured, ribs broken, and he has a hole in his chest, which is healing for some reason, and it's the Nine Tails, and basically it was getting healed, but the only thing that the Nine Tails did is actually fix his bones and his tissues and organs, while the bleeding, he stopped it, but it was still the whole, well, he was still injured basically. Anywho, Naruto now is taken back to the village, and he's under operation. And just saying, Tsunade is now the 5th Hokage, and now basically Naruto wakes up, and he's called in by the council, and Naruto's like, "What's going on now?" And the council say, tell Naruto Uzumaki, from majority vote, and because the council is altogether, the council has more power if they all decide to do something over the Hokage, and also because Danzo, the one who was meant to be next in line to become the 5th Hokage, but of course Tsunade came in, and he even accepted this, and said, "You shall be banished from this village." And Naruto's eyes widen and say, "But why? Why me?" And basically then they say, "Naruto Uzumaki, you endangered your comrades, each one of them." And Naruto Uzumaki, not only have you endangered your comrades, but you have failed the mission. You were strong enough to beat both of them together, but of course you were holding back for some reason, and you let them go. This will be your punishment. You shall be banished from this village, and you shall never be allowed back in this. You shall never step foot in this village again. Now, you leave by tonight, and you shall say no more. Get out of here. And basically Naruto's like, "But what?" And basically he looks at the council, Shikamaru's dad, Shoji's dad, and Ino's dad. Actually say, "This is unfair." And even even Hayashi says, "This is unfair. It's not. Why does he have to get banished just for this? Many people have failed missions. Many people have died in missions. He didn't do anything to them. Why?" And basically they're like, "Listen, the majority said yes, and even the villagers hate Naruto. Naruto is a pest. He's not needed for us to succeed." And basically, but he's the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, and they're like, "We don't need no Nine Tails Jinchuriki. If he dies, he dies. We shall take the Nine Tails anyway. No village can beat us." And basically, they're egoistic, basically. And anywho, what damn, how many, bro? What is this? Anywho, Naruto then says, "Alright then, I'll leave by tonight. Goodbye." And he slams the door, and then Tsunade actually is in front of her, and she's crying, and basically she came to her knees and basically hugged Naruto, because Naruto's actually shorter than her anyway, and says, "I'm sorry, this was not meant to happen, please forgive me." And basically Naruto says, "It's fine, Bachan, there's no need to worry about me, I'll find a way. Bye." And basically he leaves and he goes home, and basically the news actually got around the village, and Anko's like, "There's no way you're leaving, I'm not allowing it. If you're leaving, I'm leaving too. Even Kakashi will leave." And basically Naruto's like, "No, I shall leave alone. I'm not even your child, am I? And there's no point of me staying. I mean, I failed the mission, an important one. I let 2 of my comrades go, and I nearly let all my comrades die. There's no point of me being a ninja anymore. I'm gonna go. Bye." And basically Naruto doesn't really pack too much. He only packs his a change of clothes, and that's pretty much it. And his money, innit? And Kakashi tries to stop him, but Naruto teleports away from him, and Kakashi goes to the gates. And then basically Jiraiya appears and says, "Naruto, I heard what happened. The why are you leaving? There's no point. They can't do anything. If they do anything to you, I'll be there. They can't beat me, or Tsunade, or Kakashi. They don't have power against us. And especially because some of the strongest members of the council said no to this. Just stay, Naruto." And basically Naruto says, "If the council wants me out, I'll be out. There's no point of me staying in this village. If they get attacked, if they get killed, I won't help them. They'll understand they shouldn't have kicked me out. They shouldn't have banished me. They will understand that after Team 7 leaves, after Team 7 is not in the village, when the time arrives, they shall feel pain, and they will fall. The Leaf Village stands no chance against other villages with tailed beasts, especially the Cloud, since they have the 2 and the 8 tails. There's no point of me staying. See ya." And basically then Jiraiya's like, "Then I'm coming with you. I don't really live in this village." And basically Naruto's like, "But why? I'm gonna go on my own journey. I'll become the strongest shinobi that ever lived, and I'll make the Leaf eat the words today. The words that they has spoken through the damned scummy mouths. They shall eat them. I'm telling you now." And then Jiraiya's like, "And then I'll help you then. I can teach you techniques. I'll teach you Sage Mode." And Naruto's like, "Wait, Sage Mode?" And Naruto reads a lot of books. And then Kakashi and Anko arrive, and Anko begs him. Even Kakashi says, "No, Naruto, you're our son. You can't leave." And Naruto says, I'll see you guys. I hope you have a nice life. Hopefully, I'll come back one day. Anywho, bye. And yes, I know this is completely out of order, but it has to happen for the plot armor. And I'm going to end off here. Naruto has left the village with the Jiraiya, and a lot of his friends actually came and said goodbye. They said it's our fault. If we just were stronger, we could have helped you. And Naruto says, not your fault. If I was just stronger, it's my fault. I'm too weak. And says goodbye, and he leaves with Jiraiya. And this is where I'm gonna end off. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please take care, stay safe. This was the King of Weebs there, and subscribe to Ratreet Miniman 123. Also follow Shukaku on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want. And join my Discord server. All links in the description below. And like, share, subscribe. Hope you all have an amazing morning, afternoon, night, evening, whatever. Peace.